There is an incident recorded in Sefer Yehoshua Perek Tet regarding a group of people identified as the Gibonim, who, in the interests of self-preservation, entered into a peace treaty with Yehoshua. Yehoshua at the time was looking for new alliances, did not do due diligence, and the pasuk informs us that Vayasu gam hema be'arma, that despite the fact that they were really one of the Canaanite nations for which a peace treaty was prohibited, they were able to convince him that they had journeyed from a far distance in order to join Bnei Israel in the service of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. When their plans became undone, Yehoshua had a problem in that he could not violate a solemn oath made with the Gibonim, the Arma, trickery notwithstanding. His decision was to yichyu, not carry out the command of Lo Techaya Kol Neshama, but limit their participation in Jewish life by designating them as Chotvei Eitzim V'Shoavei Mayim, the same term that is used in Chumash Devarim by Moshe Rabbeinu. With this, he reassured the nation that the Gibeonites would always remain second-class citizens amongst the Bnei Israel. In his commentary to Pasuk Yud, Rashi quotes the heading Michotev SICHAH and informs us that Melamed, the Pasuk teaches us that Sheba'u Kanaaniyim Lehit Gayer B'Yemei Moshe, that during the time of Moshe's leadership, a Canaanite nation-state entered into negotiations with Moshe Rabbeinu, hoping to Lehit Gayer, to become part of the Bnei Israel. It would appear that they misrepresented themselves to Moshe, and when their plan was discovered, Moshe had no choice other than to V'natnam Moshe Chotvei Eitzim V'Shoavei Mayim, designating them as the woodchoppers and the water carriers, in other words, second-class citizens with limited citizenship rights. The basis that Rashi has for reading this information into the text comes from the wording used in Sefer Yehoshua regarding the Gibonim. We are told that Vayasu gam hema be'arma. The words gam hema superfluous, and the use of this terminology would suggest that this was not the first time that subterfuge and trickery was used in an attempt to create a non-aggression treaty with the Bnei Israel. In the words of Rashi, V'zehu ha'amur begibonim, that Vayasu gam hema be'arma, emphasis on the superfluous gam hema. The source for Rashi's commentary is from the Medrash Tanchuma and also in Gemara Yevamot, with some slight changes reflecting the Pshuta Shel Mikra approach that Rashi has to the text.